up now. 10 p.m. slot in your 8v8, all in tier 8s.
Ooh, can't
Awesome.
wait. It's going to be fun.
SKB, right?
Yeah. Two good clans and a fun format for tonight. Looking forward to it. Love me some tier 8s.
Wide Park. That's definitely one I haven't seen in a while on WNF.
Yeah, wow.
I haven't called a wide park match in Conquest map days with SKB. So it's been a long time. It's 3 years, if not a little bit more.
Wow.
And I gotta be doing this shit for this long now.
Do you want to do some updates while we're getting things set up on some of those tournaments going on? Yeah.
Right. Let's go do this. Yeah. There we go. I just had to go. Big giant shout out. All right. Ladder.
I think under announcement it has the matchups for the teams that advanced out of group play.
Right.
And it has your winners brackets.
Yep, there it is. All right, so it was Selva versus On Your 6, KMD versus Nox, PZR versus Punished, UNL versus CZR, and Axis versus Vortex. I know Punished is matched. It's not until Sunday. I know a lot of these matches are done until Sunday.
Coming up this weekend, though.
Right. Bebob and FTG, both those were the best of both of their stages with the best win ratio. Yep.
Yeah, they get buys for this round, and then they'll be matched up afterwards.
And where did that? I'm trying to find where that.
There was a graphic that they had that kind of showed where who would play who on the win, but I don't think they put it under the announcements. I think
because I know NFTG if Punish beats PZR.
So here it is. It's yeah.
Where'd you find it?
No. I found the tournament bracket, and so you have Selva versus On Our 6. They'll play NFTG in the next round.
Yes.
Yeah. And UNL versus CZR, they will play Bebob in the next round. And then the matchups opposite those would be the winner of the KMD Nox versus Punish and PZR. They would be matched up together. And then Axis Vortex versus L7 and THS would be matched up on the other side of the bracket. So they'll also be running a losers bracket. So teams, even if they lose in this round, will get dropped down to the next bracket and be able to continue to move through. And still, if they win, make it to the final game. So you're not out of it yet.
Right. It's put together by Dola.
Yeah, really fun tournament.
Really fun
and
tournament,
I think
but long. Very long.
It's long. But the competition is super fun. And did we get some info on the CTT tournament, where we're at in that one?
Asking Odin that.
Yeah, maybe we can get a little intel on that one before we move on to the next match tonight. nice if they just had like a second. Oh, let's see. They have a bracket. If that's updated.
Seen maybe.
Ooh, yeah, we do have a bracket. I found it. So it looks like we have B-Wise versus HN and Selva versus On R6 for the semifinal going into the final for the CTT match.
I'll put that up in so you guys be able to go check that out.
Yeah. Do you have the link for that, or do you want me to put that in? And throw that bracket up there.
There we go.
Oh, you got it.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. You're faster than I am.
Oh, it's right here on top of it. Yep.
You were on it, Hells.
So,
Thank you.
Yep. So these two, Selva on your 6. I wonder how that went. I wonder how that match went.
Yeah, that's a pretty good matchup, I'm thinking, just between those teams. Very even. Probably a coin flip.
Let's see here. Speedy posted.
Got match results up there from Speedy. That's HN, right?
Yeah. Dig it in there
HN
for your
versus-
deep information for you guys. Hey,
Yes,
when's
we're
next
doing
fights?
doing homework here.
Are the
I think
teams
we're getting
fighting on
ready to.
Providence? I hope not. Sorry, someone asked
Again, this.
if we were going to play on Province, and I'm like, oh Lord, I hope not.
No. It looks like the teams are filling in here. We're about a minute away from getting started as we get the teams sorted on the right sides of the map and get their map selections. Again, this is going to be an 864 format, which means that we will be playing 8 tier 8 tanks aside. So some fun possibilities there.
Give me 3 252Us. Give me 3 defenders, and then
I like it.
3 of the chimeras.
Ah,
Oh wait a minute, sorry, drop 2 of them. 2 of them. One on each side of the.
yeah.
One on each side. Delta 1, Foxtrot 9, and then you just everything else just they go and just bulldoze the 2 line.
Yeah.
See here,
SKB's only got 7 at the moment.
I think Beaver's wanting to put together another 2v2 tournament this, maybe, I don't know if it was this year or the start of next year. He wanted to get together and do another 2v famous WW. Oh, God, sorry. Trying to take my jacket off. WNF 2v2 tournament. Let's see, Sin's been a winner. Nightmare's actually been the team that's had the most winners out of all of them.
Alright, so we have a max of 2 tanks and a max of 2 TDs.
Okay, so 2 of one kind and then 2 TVs
Correct.
top. Okay.
Yet again,
So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you have.
So we need one more member from SKB in here, and then we can rock and roll.
J-Dog's got a guy doing the update right now. Apparently hasn't turned his console on since the update.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That little update. It's not that long, so
Yeah,
hopefully we'll be here quick.
So let's see here. Give me 2 IS2, 2 IS3s, 2 252Us, 2 defenders, and 2 Scorp Gs.
30. 30 days.
Well, yeah, he just called 4 of the same tanks, although they're different skins.
No. They all have, it's just, they're different tanks.
Well, you can always just take the Scourge, do 2 Scourge,
See,
2
I
IS3s,
was
2
having the railroad
defenders.
tracks on Wide Park. I want some
I
gun
like
def.
that.
I want some gun def.
Like that. Just push it right into their face.
Yeah, just push it right into their face, man.
Bring it in.
It's that ridge is too hard for a T-32. It can't go hold down.
I'm gonna bring a T-32. I bring like an atomic or something that's got 10 degrees of gun depression.
Well, even still, that corner up there is too. You would have to have like 22 degrees of gun depression because of how steep that shit is.
Yeah, it's a tough ride up there.
Yeah, just
Can't believe we're playing this map though.
Right, this is gonna be amazing. I mean, I guess there would be a little.
And this
bit
is
of
Encounter. Yeah.
This is Encounter.
Okay. I think if I'm right, the off will be on the south and SKB will be on the north. Not that it matters much.
And then
And
counterflag should be
it's
at like
in E6.
E6.
E6, I think. It's right in the middle, kind of on
It's
both
right in the middle of the
sides.
tracks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
there's
actually
cap on
get
both
on
sides.
it. Yeah, you can get on the encounter, I guess, area from both sides and set the
Duck same.
goofy duck.
Goofy duck, what?
Need a, always talking about. The movie just reminded me, if you put the Tog boat, put it out there like Charlie 8 and just let it float like a little toy.
Yeah, set sail.
Well, the thing has an arty. You can shoot up and over, and you still
Yeah.
it's a tier 6. You know, screw it.
And there are some places, if you try to dig in, there are some places where arty can be very devastating on this map, especially those short, high arcing arties.
And then wasn't that TD they just released? It was a submersible. You could drive across water with that.
The Excalibur, it is classified as an amphibious TD.
Interesting.
I swear I heard somebody say on the PC side it actually floats. So.
Package for $25. The Patriot, the Tiger 131, Churchill 3, Captured KV1, the Bogatar, KV2.
Bogatar crew.
Yeah, that's a lot. Iron Mace. Yep.
And a couple of battleships.
What the hell?
$25. That's a heck of a deal, man.
Where the hell are you buying this at? Is that some PC?
Yeah.
Probably.
They don't give us any deals like that on console.
Heck no. That's like $150 of the tanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Odin has messaged me. All right,
Alright.
so BY's
One more tank.
one.
One
It
more
will be BY's will be
Ooh,
going
BY's.
against Selva versus On Your 6. We'll be seeing BY's is the next up.
Okay, so Selva and On Your 6 have not fought yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yep, that's true, Ducko. We're waiting for one more tank to come in here. Or, sorry, one more tanker come in here, and then we will get rolling.
Yeah, I just asked J-Dog any word on this player.
That SKB player jumps in here, we will start picking tier 8 tanks, getting this match going for this evening.
And these will be quick battles. I mean, there's only a 7-minute
Yeah.
timer, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, and we could just run 7B or 7/8s, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
Since we're already rolling. I mean, it's one thing if he gets in here in another minute, if it's going to be longer than that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just saying, I mean, with 7-minute timer, I mean, these guys are going to play fast. I mean, I don't see it going the full 7 minutes, but anything's possible. I mean, these two clans have gone head-to-head many, many times on WNF alone.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Man, he was fighting me tooth and nail to get legit as a mod on this darn. I'm gonna hear myself. There we go.
The mod for what?
On Twitch.
Ah.
Let you guys keep talking. I'm just sitting here reminding me that I had to get Get him set up as a mod.
All right, J-Dog says they play one down. Tell this guy.
Okay,
comes
so
on.
let's just go 7-7. At least so it's a good battle.
I'll ask him this though.
Dead rolling in now over there on the SKB side.
Yep.
Oh, did we pick?
Moving him.
All right. I say we just go 7-7 and get it rolling.
Yep. I'll just ask Generalissimo. Generalissimo. Can't say his name. J-Dog's saying to play one down. He's saying 8v7.
All right.
All right then.
All
This
right.
one.
Start a timer and get it going.
Yep. Well, Generalissimo's typing. We'll see what he says.
Jed, say something in chat.
General post props to J-Dog.
All right.
Well, there's your two IS-3s, Hells.
Yep, got those going up right away.
Right. Guys,
A Hullenhund.
love those guys.
Oh,
Chrysler K.
Chrysler K.
That's gonna be dirty.
Louis Black. Ooh.
Vanguard. Oh my goodness, I was hoping. Jeez.
What's wrong with Johnny 5? Come on, bring Johnny 5 back in.
Chasing that thing all over the map. And a glory. IS-5. Oh my word. Okay. I think I like what Off is throwing up a little better. That's more my lineup. There you go. Couple T-32s, couple Defenders, couple IS-3s. That looks like a good Tier 8 lineup.
And they brought the Vanguard back.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh man, he could pull
We
up
got-
next to the IS-3s. They won't be able to shoot him.
So, oh, and here's it is. So,
right.
on the off lineup, we got double Vanguards going by Duckman, Generalissimo, two IS-3s by Mike Lowry and Gunbuggy, double Defenders by Oxidated Stress and Mexican Mauler, and then double T-32s, and I'm done, Sodden Movie.
SKB rolling out. Dewey Novak in that Holland spying room in the Vanguard. Kingslayer IS-5. J-Dog in the T-32. Havoc in the Chrysler. Landrew in that Lerve Black or Low Black. And Are You For Reals Man? In the M49. M449.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see what happens.
That SKB lineup is quite interesting. Definitely feels like the off lineup is designed to push. They got enough things that can hold the ridge, but bringing that armor that they have with the Defenders and the IS-7s, they can really go at you. I think it was very nice of them though to bring two Vanguards.
Echo, what are you sending me? Echo sent me something. Kronvon
here we
might do
go.
pretty good. I'm guessing 12 gun to Kronvon would do that ridge pretty good.
Yeah, we're running tier 10s.
Yeah.
It looks like Off is going to send their two little vanguards up towards the east side of the map, maybe right at the cap. Maybe exploit a little cap pressure early on. It seems that's what SKB has done. And then
Oh, that's dirty.
T-32s are going to the ridge.
The Vanguard could fit right in between the stacks of the turned over train.
Oh boy.
Hopefully
Kinda
they
crazy
don't.
right there.
Hopefully they don't. Ooh.
We do have some cap pressure being applied here by SKB with their light tanks. Making some actually good trades back and forth with the T-32 and I'm done.
That's where I thought they would be the only place to really get good hold down on this side. Where Landry's at. He's still exposing himself. I'm really surprised no one's put a shell right there.
Yeah. J-Dog has been taking some punishment out in that D1 position. Looks like the Off has just kind of decided to use their IS-3s and Defenders more kind of as... It looks like no gun. I take that back. Gun buggy's coming up over the top in his IS-3.
Dewey Novak and that Holland Hound just...
I'm surprised they haven't rotated the Vanguards all the way out to the 9-0 line and start throwing some pressure down on the Holland Hound and the Vanguard by SKB.
Man, Vanguard gets lit. Even trying to get over. Wow.
SKB is doing a good job holding their own, even playing the tank down. I mean, they're...
Yeah. Mike Landry now has moved up in his IS-3. Nice thing about the IS-3 is it can rotate very quickly. He takes a shot, though, for pressing in there. Up on the tracks deep there, put some good shots in. Generalissimo is now in behind with his Vanguard, coming down the 9 line. So Off has pushed everything up to the ridge line now to contest SKB.
Dewey Novak going in on oxygen stress.
SKB is actually doing a great job being down a tank.
Oh, Kingsclare's going in with his IS-5, rammed the Defender, rammed oxidative.
Yep. Ooh, and he misses the shot on the Defender. That Defender is so trolly from the side. Oh, and he goes down. Good exchange.
And Dewey came in and got the other IS-3.
He goes down. Yep. I think you got to get that T-32 out. And I'm done. He's a one shot, especially for... Oh, and he goes down. Look at that. Nice shot there. SKB's really bringing it here. Looks like the Holland Hound's going in. Novak is going in on Sodden Movie. He goes down. Nice focus fire by the Lowy Black. Carlson there. Oh, these poor Vanguards here. They are able to take down Novak. All of them on reload, but ooh, that was a quick cleanup there. I don't see how he's getting out. Duckman is in trouble. Wow, what a nice game by SKB there.
Going 7 down.
Wow.
Going a tank down, and did they only lose 1 or 2 tanks?
Right.
2 tanks down. Lost.
2 tanks.
Jeez. Like over there on the offside, just looking for some damage, some notable damage. And I'm done in the T-32, was able to throw up over 1,100 damage dealt there. The other damage dealer over 1,000 was Gun Buggy in his IS-3. Not much more than that. Mexican Mauler did block almost 1,700 in his Defender, so that was kind of cool. And then flipping over to the SKB side, nice damage spread really across the board by these guys. Novak did a great job in the Hull and Hound with over 2K. Kingslayer and the IS putting in 1,500 in damage. The AMX M4, again, over 1,200 damage. Really nice game. Little Vanguard spitting out a little bit of damage there. The Lowy by Carlson, 2,500 in damage. Super game right there. Yeah, good stuff all the way across the board.
Hell yeah.
Good job, SKB, GG's. So we're going to flip it up here on Wide Park. We're still going in this 864 format, so 8 tier 8 tanks. Not sure if SKB was able to bring in another.
They got their 8th in here now.
I was going to say I'm not sure they need them, but at least it's going to be an 8v8 now. But they didn't need them at least on that one. So
right.
Good job to them. One thing that I liked about their strategy is that, and this is true anytime you're down or lose a tank early, is that they took really good positions. Nobody stayed back. They all got up there on that ridge line, and then they waited for mistakes and overmatches, and they jumped on those overmatches quickly.
Legit, I'll have to figure this out. For some reason, it's acting all weird. It used to be easy setting people as mods. I have to look into my bot.
It's sad you have to refer to a robot for, assigning roles.
Ooh. T28 Protos coming out by SKB.
This could be trolly. Really trolly. That
those trolly. Yeah,
you can play on like a heavy or a TD.
Yeah, absolutely. With that turret TD, the gun loads actually quite quickly on that. It's one of those tanks where you think it takes a long time to load, and actually you can punch that shot out pretty quick on that.
Well, and last year they gave it a mobility upgrade, so it's faster than it used to be, and the 120 actually loads faster than it used to. But they took away a little bit of its frontal armor and for the exchange of the speed. So
exactly, and I think that's the key on that is the some of the trade-offs, the nerfs and buffs on it. But in terms of getting that gun out there, I mean, the rate of fire, I think it's like 8 rounds a minute. So I mean, that can punch out a lot of damage.
yeah, it's around about 8-second reload.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
A couple more out of SKB, 3 more from off, and then we're ready to rock and roll.
You want to do SKB?
And we got all the SKB. Yeah. Over on the SKB side, we got those 2 T28 Protos, J-Dog and Melusa. That one?
Just call them Soup.
Soup. I mean, didn't even try. But rocking the LT 432 is Dewey Novak. Vanguard, Spying Room, T32 Proto bringing the auto-loading T32 Kingslayer. Chrysler K by Havoc. Lowy Black by Carlson. And then, are you for real, man? Yeah, AMX. Rocking out.
And on the offside, we have Oxidative Stress and Gun Buggy bringing the Huns. We've got Generalissimo and the Progetto 46, the Mike Lowry and the IS-3, and I'm done in Sodden Movie and the T-32s, the Bad Dad and the Patriot, and Greenies Suck and the Chrysler K.
Yeah.
Now let's go to battle.
Let's
now
go
we got
to battle.
8v8. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I was just actually looking up the stats on that T28 Proto. So its reload is about 7 seconds per shot. So that's pretty dirty right there. You do not want to sit in front of that tank.
Can you imagine running food in like a
Oof.
in this type of
Oof.
battle?
Yeah. Well, you're looking at a damage shot of anywhere from 240, depending on what they're firing. I mean, that's pretty filthy.
They'll pin anything that's in this lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you put vents
Easily.
on it now. Does it have a closed? I thought I had a closed top now.
Yeah, it has a closed top. It will run vents.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
6.86 seconds, maybe.
Oof.
Yeah. I was
You know what? I'll put food and etc. on mine, and I'll let you know what the stats come down to.
So I'm interested. So the thing is with those protos is that where are you going to stick them? And also the other
Brawl
thing I'm
zone,
kind of
2-3
interested in,
line.
yeah, brawl zone exactly, is where that T-32 proto goes, because while that can be a devastating clip, it's a pretty vulnerable tank when it's on reload, and its turret is not that good. So
No, it's a baby
interesting-
T-32.
Yeah. So kind of going down the K line, it looks like SKB is choosing to take a number of their tanks. It looks like they're just going out, getting vision on the rails. Shot taken there by the LT there in that Novak's driving.
fire on the Vanguard.
Yep. Already taking some really big hits there. That Vanguard could be in trouble. It needs to get out. Oh, it took another devastating shot. The Vanguard's down to maybe a one shot.
They're trying to put.
Yeah, I
Son
don't know if
movie.
that's the move. Pushed over the tracks. Looks like he's safe. Looks like the Vanguard is going to get safe, but I don't know how much more use that Vanguard is.
Beaver's inbound.
Here's Beaver. Okay, so Off has realized there is an overmatch there against the AMX M449, and they're going to go in on Are You For Reals, man? They also realize that the Vanguard is a one-shot. Oxidative stress will go in and try to clean up the Vanguard. The Vanguard is serpentining. He does not get out, and boom, down goes the AMX. That was a great recognition on the overmatch by Off there.
And you got J-Dog wide open in his proto. He's not using anything for cover, no side scraping. I mean, he's just wide open. I mean, that's just...
I'm a little curious what Bad Dad's move was here in the Patriot. Kind of rolling into a firing squad there by SKB. Tap pressure being applied by Carlson.
J-Dog's getting burned down. He's down to a sneeze.
Yep. Tank health, though, if you're looking at percentages, they're very even on both sides at 56 and 55 apiece. Off is doing a good job of kind of making rotations and cleaning up tanks, taking out J-Dog, and now just rotating in mass. I really like the way they're moving here.
That's like a tale of two teams from SKB first battle and SKB the second battle.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like SKB was the more aggressive team and when they were a tank down, went after overmatches, and this time it looks like they just kind of sat in this one area. Now they have conserved a lot of hit points, but they've lost a lot of tanks by doing this too. At least on the flanks and the edges. Soup is now a one shot. Kingslayer throws in a big shot with the Proto, is able to focus out Mike Lowry. Good clip there coming out of the T-32 Proto. Damage edge is with SKB right now. So SKB has done a very good job of keeping at least two of their tanks pretty full health. And you still have that dangerous gun by Soup. And now they've all kind of grouped together and they're like saying, hey, come and get us. A Chrysler K can be so trolly in situations like this. Nice shot taking down the T-28. Ooh, I don't like how SKB separated their tanks there. This is giving an
Proto
overmatch right here.
Went in really deep on the.
Yeah,
Greenies
and just
suck.
almost he couldn't get support from Havoc. Havoc could still clean up a lot of tanks here. Greenie is a one-shot. Oxidative Stress is a one-shot. Hull and Hound now is a one-shot by Gun Buggy, but Havoc is taking too much damage.
Kind of crazy.
And he goes down.
All right. So
Game by off.
5 minutes ago, somebody in SKB was saying, quickly, someone quit. But they went in there 8v8 and lost that round.
Wow. Yeah, and I think Chaos said it. It's a tale of two different teams right there.
All right, go ahead, Diz. You want to do the damage rundown?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking on the SKB side, some pretty good damage put out there by especially Carlson there and the Lowy Black there, putting up almost 1,400 in damage. Really nice game. We saw Havoc hanging on right there at the end, putting up 2,200 in damage. A little bit of blocking. The Proto being run by Kingslayer. Another nice game. Almost 2,500 in damage. Got out some really great clips. It looks like the T28 Protos really weren't able to get it going. Soup probably had the best out of the bunch with 1,600 in damage. Flipping over sides over to the offside, and the winners tying it up. Some really nice games there, and I'm done in the T32. 1,700 in damage. Really good there. Mike Lowry in his IS-3 throwing up over 1,000. Oxidative Stress in the Hull and Hound making some really nice plays there near the end. 1,300. Gun Buggy in his Hull and Hound, another nice game over 1,000. Generalissimo in the P46 throwing up 1,200. And then the big damage dealer was Greenie Suck in the Chrysler. 3,300 in damage, blocking almost 1K. Really nice game there. Tie off. We're all tied up, one apiece.
Yep.
Which map are we going to, Chaos?
We're going to Arctic region, snow variant.
Ooh, bringing out some crazy maps tonight. I like it. Mixing it up on WNF.
Greenies, I saw you out there in the chat. Yep, you put up some hellaciously good game there, man. GG's on that one.
Yeah. Very nice game.
Beaver's here.
What up, Beaver?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Going well tonight. Having some fun matches here. Doing a little tier 8 action here. So we are moving to the Arctic region, and we are snowbound. So in Arctic region, SKB is going to be spawning up in the northeast, which means, of course, that off will be down in the southwest. Cap is going to be right there at the crossroads at D4. Very open, very hard to cap that. Because there's really no place that's safe.
There's no hiding space at all.
So what it turns out to is that you just go and kill each other on this map. But you don't want to go too far away from the encounter area. So we'll see how it plays out. A lot of the map tends to take place on the west. A lot of the battle tends to take place on the west side of the map. Ooh. I like that. Scorp G's in this one. Yep. Indian Panzer.
And it's interesting choice with the Panzer.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I love Tier 8, because there's just so much variety. Look at that. Warsec. Yeah. Great Tier 8 TD. Sneaky little tank. Big hitter. We do have the clock ticking. We're down to around 90 seconds, so both teams are about halfway done throwing up their tanks.
Yep. I'll blink Beaver when we get to 30.
Okay. Greeny is bringing his Chrysler again. It's a good choice. He just had a great game in that. Why not run it again?
You ready for some curate action there, Beaver?
I am working on getting that BY's HN video up ready for YouTube also.
Oh, cool.
So,
yeah, I
stay
definitely want to
tuned,
check that out.
Stay tuned to YouTube for that.
Cool. Cool.
Remember,
Golf has
ever
everybody
checked
up.
out
Yep, go ahead.
that video, L7 NFTG.
Let's go to battle.
Yeah, you definitely want to
You need to
check out last week's match.
Right here, I'll throw up those right now.
Throw that link up if you got it, because that is the match of the year so far. And, you know, the way things are shaping up over there in the ladder tournament, that I'm not ruling anybody out or in, but that could be a final. You could have got a glimpse. So going down the SKB lineup right there, we got Spine Room bringing the Borsec, Kingslayer and the Scorpion G. There's your two TDs right there. Carlson rocking the LT 432, Dewey Novak in the Holland Hound, Havoc in the Indian Panzer, and an ISM. I didn't even see that pop up there by Soup. J-Dog rocking the 32, and are you for reals, man? Yeah, I am in the 50 TP.
Go ahead, Cass. Beaver.
Alright, since Chaos is in my... Alright, so, off coming out with the Hollowhound, Vanguard, Pershing, 2 IS-3s, 2 Patriots, and the Chrysler K.
Good. Definitely, we see Off has decided to take that 2-line mostly. Dropped 1 tank down there in the 4-line in that little ridge. That's a good place for the Patriot. Put the Pershing up top as Overwatch, and have moved most of their forces up to about E2, using the Vanguard out there by Generalissimo to spot the B line. As you would expect with SKB, they threw the Borsec up there in the sniper position. And they're using their light tanks to kind of counter along the 5 line as they move the bulk of their forces, almost like in a pub match, up there to AB4. Once they get the fact that no one can see them, I believe they will, and yes, they are pushing their forces down towards the 2-3 line. This could be a very interesting battle between the IS-3s, the Chrysler Patriot, versus the ISM, the 50 TP, the 32, and the Indian Panzer, with a Scorp G backing them up. This corner is about to go off. No one's really doing a lot of damage yet. Everyone's just kind of getting in hold down positions and looking for angles. Like J-Dog has dropped his T-32 down with the Indian Panzer. ISM is in a nasty position there, hiding its lower plate. That turret's a pain in the butt. You can think it does have a little bit of a cupola, but it's not much of one. I don't think you can hit that from that angle.
Landry's going to go down here. Off getting tired of the light tanks. Dewey Novak coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Taking out the other light tank.
Yep, they cleaned that up right there. Well, the heavies have that big standoff, but Bad Dad's down to 92. Oof.
Borzig ripped him.
92 hit points. It had to be the Borsig. Or who knows, maybe it was the Scorp G. I don't know.
That was crazy, though. All I know is he's on life support.
Look at Novak. Novak's playing very aggressive here against the Vanguard, and unfortunately, the Patriot misses, which is going to allow Novak maybe to farm out the Vanguard. Takes the shot there. Ooh. Where's the help from the TD? There it is. Bad Dad better watch out. And I'm done up there with the Persian trying to do some work there. 2 tanks down already for off. And 1 on life support. Like not much is going on over on this C2 corner. It's kind of brawling and chipping away at each other. One of those battles where you can go make a cup of coffee and come back and see pretty much the same thing going on when you left. Interesting that they're bringing the Scorpion G down, and the Scorpion G is getting...
Bad Dad finally gets Dewey down.
Wow. That's a big hit there for off. But they are hanging in there in hit points. They're actually ahead 57 to 48. In games like this, there can be quick swing arounds. I think very important for off is having that Patriot and Pershing pretty much at full health still. That gives them a lot of tank to play with.
Kind of surprised Mexican Mauler isn't more involved. Unless he's
I'm
DC.
a little...
I think he's full DC.
You think he's full DC there? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at his tank right now, and he's looking the wrong way and not moving with his turret backwards. That doesn't look like a very comp position right there.
No.
So I'm going to agree
like a very
with you.
comfortable position either.
No.
Greeny's taking out the Scorp G.
Yeah. Well, I think moving the Scorp G up, I don't understand that play right there. I was in a really good position to deal damage from more distance. Especially being able to stuff where Bad Dad was. Bad Dad does go down. Are You For Reals Man has rotated around with the 50 TP. And this could be bad for And I'm Done. Because he can't pop up, or he could risk taking a shot from the Borsig. J-Dog is doing his best to hold off 3 tanks, but his team has decided to fall back a little bit. This game's going to come down to tanks left. And right now, Off is winning that.
You're very correct there, sir.
So if I was Off, I would just back off.
Right?
J-Dog goes down to a 1-hit. A great game there by Off, playing down a tank that had DC'd. They end up taking it just by numbers of tanks, 5 tanks to 4 tanks. So Off takes a 2-1 lead. Looking over on the SKB side, really only 2 notables there. Novak and the Holland Hound throwing up 1,500 in damage. But ISM was definitely doing some work, almost 1,900 damage blocked. Really rocking it there, but only 1,000 in damage from Soup in that position. Over on the offside, again, not a ton of damage being thrown out. Down there at the bottom, Mike Lowry and his IS-3 putting up 15, close to 1,600 in damage, blocking about 700. And then the other big notable right there, you can see it once again. Greeny Suck in his Chrysler having another huge game, 3,300 in damage. This time blocking 4K. What a game in the Chrysler K. He did not suck in that game.
Alrighty, GG's.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
SKB unable to beat off at that certain moment in time. Let's see if they can beat off maybe this round.
How many times do you just say the word
Really?
beat off?
Really? Hell's throwing PG out the
I
window
mean,
tonight.
hell, you did really kind of walk
Sorry,
into that pretty much straight up.
WNF is brought to you by Beavis and Butthead tonight. Or bad dad jokes. Oh, goodness hells. I know you did. You shit. So if it wasn't you, it'd be one of the others of us. The thing is, SKB really just came out swinging in the beginning of that match, down one tank, but Off has just really put it on him the last couple games. So let's see if SKB can come back, tie this up. It's been fun, I gotta say, watching the Tier 8 battles. Brings back those old WCL memories, man. A little bit different lineups than what we saw back then, but it's good always to see the IS3s out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that scene, I kind of got muddles. The 8s get so muddled because of all the different reskins and revariants, but it's always
And
nice.
premiums. There's so many more premium tanks in the game that are actually competitive, like the Defender and Patriot and things like that. And even the light tanks, it definitely changes it up a bit. But I think it adds a lot of variety in. We're seeing some tanks that we never even thought about seeing, like in a competitive or even kind of scrim type matchup.
I mean, you could always put a stipulation up and say, 880 or, not 880, but 864, no premiums. Everybody has to play tech tree tanks and, really dig back into old school and think about what they're going to play and not rely on OP premium tanks.
Yeah. I like some of these OP premium tanks. They're fun.
Oh,
look,
well aware
over
you
on the offside, Greeny Suck has switched it up out of the Chrysler K and has gotten in a Yazzie. So that's going to be fun to watch. Oxidative Stress in the Hohenhound, Generalissimo in the Vanguard, double IS3s coming out by Mike Lowry and Gun Buggy, T32, and I'm done. Patriot by Bad Dad and Chrysler K, rockin' Sodden Movie.
Go ahead, Beef. Your,
Oh, sorry, I'm dealing with Discord. We don't need to run down SKB. SKB coming out with the LT432. I've not seen that round in comp before. The Vanguard and ISM, a Defender, a Mutant 6, Chrysler K, OHO, and the AMX M449.
French
Are you
heavy
okay
tank.
there? Are you okay? Are you okay there, Beaver? You sound a little fuzzy for the night.
I couldn't remember the full tank name, and it kicked back, and I had to wait for it to slide over, so I just slowed it down.
That's why when I don't say, it's the AMX. The French AMX thing. Big heavy tank.
The thing with a bunch of sandbags on it.
Yeah, that one.
That one it is. So it'll be interesting to see if we see kind of the same format. Like I said, this map on Encounter tends to push the fight to the west side, or actually the northwest side of the map is where almost all the tanks end up. We'll see if that holds true again. Off looks like they're going to send some of their light tanks, especially maybe Oxidative Stress.
Shelby, thank you for the
Maybe a
follow.
rear flank.
Welcome to WNF. How you doing?
Everything else looks like it's
Right.
pushing into pretty regular positions there. Greeny Suck has gone up there and the Yazi up to that traditional sniping position, watching backside of Generalissimo. Spine room and made a little run through the cap in his Vanguard, but better watch out. Pushing over the top.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oxidative's going to drown.
oh no, oh no. Don't drown.
Oxidative found the ice and he's gone.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a tough loss right off the bat there for Off, even before he got in battle.
I mean, he
KJ
could have
back.
lagged out because he's the only thing over here, and he was on the edge of the edge,
Yeah,
on the far edge.
Yeah, I thought he was setting up a good idea to make a rear flank there. But now this gives Carlson now the opportunity to kind of spot up and counter that. Rest of the tanks there for SKB have moved up the 1-2 line. They're kind of holding in kind of a pincer formation on either side of the E line and the B line. That Chrysler K has gotten way up there. I'm kind of wondering why Off didn't counter the push there along the B line. Maybe they have a plan. But sure wasn't to have one of their tanks drowned at the beginning of the game.
Well, it looks like oxidative stress lost power.
Oh no!
Yup.
Oh, that's crappy.
As I say, his light tank was on a straight beeline for the frozen waters of Arctic region.
Oh,
With no turning at all.
Yeah, that's always a sign. And sometimes
Dewey,
you hope
man.
you just.
Dewey went up in there. He's like, I gotta get everybody spotted for his team, and there we go. He lit up the world.
Yeah, he's in a tough position there because he's surrounded by those rocks. Can work the gun a little bit, and he's going to be hard to push out of there. Very well defended. Now, Off isn't in a terrible position. They can cover the cap from where they're at, and I think that's more of what they're working with here. Is they're like bait SKB in and make them bleed out as they move across the map. This mutant's going to be a problem, though, that J-Dog is in. Once that mutant gets up there, he gets tracked right away. That mutant can be pesky. The defender's moving up by Kingslayer. Novak's looking for a shot in the Chrysler. ISM by Soup has taken him all the way down to half health. Kind of interesting putting that AMX M449 up on the hill in the sniper position. That's kind of odd. Trading shots back and forth over here on the AB line. Off has done a nice job of dropping their tanks down into kind of a hull down position, but they're still taking some shots. Bad Dad just took a big one there in his Patriot. Another big shot by the defender. Defender punching right into Bad Dad again. Defenders can be very nasty tanks to deal with in just about any encounter. You got Sudden Movie and Bad Dad on Off down to maybe 2 shots, depending on who hits them. Definitely bleeding some health there, but overall health is pretty even, actually, with Off having a slight advantage. Oop, and they just lost it. I would say they're making pretty good trades, considering oxidative stress never got into the fight.
「
Oxidative stress never got into the fight.  Oxidative stress never got into the fight.  Oxidative stress never got into the fight. Oxidative stress never got into the fight. Oxidative stress never got into the fight.
「
Oxidative stress never got into the fight.
So SKB still has a full health Oho in the back.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if is he DC'd or just sitting back there.
No, I think he was just sitting back there.
Greenie's, he's already down to a one shot with 44 hit points in his Yazi. So that frontal armor is not holding up there. Little
Also
rotation
got,
going by.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got both those light tanks coming around behind, and I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. And that looks like the move there to make here. The pressure of the T-32, take that gun out of the game. Oh, great shot there by And I'm Done on Spine Room in the Vanguard. Takes him out. And now
40
Carlson
seconds
is
left.
maybe in trouble.
40 seconds left. Off leading on kills.
Yeah. Now off just needs to be chill here. Greenie is the one who needs to hide his tank. And look, Carlson knows Carlson is going for. Oh, and there goes the shot.
Oh no! And
Greenie was looking for the light tank, and but Carlson is now
seconds.
a one shot.
SKB
Carlson, you got to
lost the
get
tank
down,
again.
kid.
Oh. SKB get one more take, and this is it. It'd be 3 and out.
Yeah. Carlson needs to get down.
2-1.
And we're out.
Oh no, my goodness.
And off wins.
Wow, off on tanks again.
Damn.
Wins by one tank, and there were a number of tanks that were one shot by off. Crazy game there. Going down damage on SKB side. A few zeros there being tossed up. Only one tank over 1,000 damage, and that was Kingslayer in the Defender, putting up almost 2K, blocking 2,200. Really nice game out of the Defender by Kingslayer. Over on the off and the winner's side, Greenie Suck throwing up 1,300 in the Yazi. Down there at the bottom, Mike Lowry in the IS-3, blocking 1,200, throwing up 1,600 in damage. And I'm done. He had a huge kill in that when those lights tried to flank, throwing up 1,000. And Sudden Movie this time in the Chrysler K, throwing up almost 2K in damage, blocking 1,600. Really super game there. And great games tonight. Really competitive back and forth between Off and SKB. GG's to both teams.
Hell yeah. Great job to both teams. Great job. Hats off to Beaver getting this all set up. Beaver, you set up another great week. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
So what do we got coming up next week, Beef?
Let's see. Let's look in the old schedule room. So next week at 9 p.m. we have BWise versus CZR.
Ooh,
And at 10 p.m. we have 12 Panzer versus THT.
Oh, very cool. And what are the formats on those? Do you know yet?
880 for the 9 p.m. and 770 for the 10 p.m.
Very cool. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, guys.
Beaver asked them if they want to go for another one, but they still haven't responded. They want to just, have an
Yeah, they're already back
game
out of
or
the
not.
room.
Yeah,
I'd say they don't.
All right. Well, Beav, you got anything to roll out and all out?
Hey guys, just if you ever want to watch some tank videos, man, check out the YouTube. Both these matches will be up soon. We'll also have a third match from the CTT tournament that was played tonight between BWise and HN. That'll be up next hour, maybe hour and a half. So check that out. And other than that, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, awesome.
Chaos, final thoughts?
Well, I didn't get to say anything when, we first went live because I had screaming children in the background and had to go, kill the mic. So Oh, it was good. It was good to be back. I've missed the last 6 weeks or so due to softball, and so I feel a little rusty running rooms and discording and whatnot. So, but it's good to be back in the seat and having fun with the crew. So, thank you for having me here.
Anytime, anytime. This is up to you, big guy.
Yeah, thank you. Just like always, thank you to the teams that came out tonight, SKB and Off, and then earlier tonight, super fun battles with Steel Dragons and Second Panzer. We can't do it unless the teams come out. And then also to our viewers watching us live and then watching these videos later, whether they be on YouTube or on Twitch. We really appreciate all the follows and all the fans. And we want to just keep pumping out that content for you guys.
Hell yeah. To everybody tonight, I guess my turn. So to all the teams that came out this evening, thank you so very much. You guys did an amazing job. Great job out to Off, handling it on Wide Park and on Arctic Region. Great job to those guys. You know, I love you. Keep staying tuned every week. Hope to see you guys out there on the battlefield. Enjoy the Object 260. We're out of here. Peace.